Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. Where, Johanka has apparently been arrested. We need to have a chat with Brother Nicodemus about it.
What happened to Johanka?
Nothing good, I'm sorry to say. She was locked up by the papal inquisitor Bishop Yaroslav of Benešov. It seems he somehow caught wind of this preaching of hers. He's accused her of spreading heresy and had her placed under arrest.
I wonder how he got wind of it. It's not like she was doing it out of a monastery. Okay, what's going to happen then?
Jesus Christ! What's going to happen to her?
I don't know, Henry. It all depends on the Inquisitor and how he decides. The accusations brought against Johanka are very serious.
We've got to do something.
Well, we must do something.
Well, you can try talking to Bishop Yaroslav. He can tell you more. As a servant of the royal hetman, your name ought to carry some weight with him. But watch your step. This matter is entirely in the hands of church law, so you mustn't overestimate your lay authority here.
Alright, I'll go talk to him then.
Right. I'll go and see this Bishop Yaroslav of Benešov.
May God go with you. And thank you, Henry. I'm glad you're standing up for Johanka. If you need anything, do come and see me.
Okay.
See you later.
So... Get rid of the rats, I tell anything. We should go talk to the Inquisitor. Should be somewhere in one of the monastery buildings here. He's probably upstairs in here.
God, the worst is over.
Okay. You. When they do that, I keep thinking that they're smoking a cigarette. Hello. Hello. We should talk.
So, I am...
Henry of Skalitz, from the garrison of the royal hetman,
I like him.
Radzig Kobyla. I've heard a lot about you, my son. I'm pleased to meet you.
Bishop Yaroslav? Sir? My lord, to what do I owe your interest in my humble self?
I was told you survived the massacre in Skalitz and warned the Townburg garrison. You tracked down the raiders of a stud farm in Neuhof, wasn't it? To their hideout in the woods. And then you led Sir Radzig and his armed company there and joined bravely in the skirmish, and even killed their notorious leader by your own hand. And I believe you have many other deeds to your name. That's quite remarkable, considering your age, is it not?
That's the three things that I told old mate in the pub. And then he went to Prague. I took, I think it was the merchant.
Well, you're too kind, Monsignor. I'm just trying to do what's right, and what's needed.
Quite rightly, too, my son. I expect we'll be hearing more about you. But I assume you didn't come here to exchange pleasantries. Or am I mistaken?
I'm here to talk to you about Johanka.
No, Monsignor, you're quite right. I'm here about Johanka.
Naturally. I'd be quite surprised if it were otherwise. So, tell me what's on your mind.
How did you find out about her?
How did you find out about Johanka?
Word came to me of what was happening here. That some young girl was claiming to speak for the Blessed Virgin. I traveled here immediately, as my duty demanded, and observed events in Sasau incognito, in order to examine the matter at first hand.
I see.
Okay. Why is she imprisoned?
Why did you have her imprisoned?
Because she broke the promise she made to me, and persisted in actions that bear the signs of heresy.
Made a promise to you? What's going to happen to her?
And what will happen to Johanka now?
I must weigh the gravity of her transgressions, and investigate these alleged visions of hers. I consider it very improbable that she is indeed being visited by the Blessed Virgin. Nevertheless, I cannot at this time rule it out entirely.
So that would mean that she's innocent, right?
So you think it could be true? In that case, Johanka hasn't done anything wrong.
It's not that straightforward. Even if her visions were real, she was at fault for interpreting them as she saw fit and preaching to the people.
Okay, and you make the decision?
So you decide just like that? But you don't even know Johanka.
Settle down, Henry.
I certainly do not decide just like that. I'm thoroughly examining the entire matter, and you would be well advised not to question my authority.
I'm not trying
I will
to.
call Johanka and the witnesses, question them, and then pronounce a verdict.
Okay. Will anybody be defending her?
And will there be anyone there to defend Johanka?
Do you doubt my judgment?
No, no.
I would never be so bold, sir. But surely it would be only just that someone should speak for Johanka about all her good deeds and so forth?
Naturally, I will also question those who would speak in her defense. Since you are interceding, I expect you have someone in mind?
Yes.
Maybe.
Actually, me.
As I surmised.
Henry of Skalitz,
But this
attorney at law.
matter does not directly concern you. Why should I allow you to appear before the court?
I'm a character witness, Your Honor.
Johanka is my neighbour, and I have a Christian duty to come to her aid. I can't just stand by and do nothing.
I have to concur with you on that. Your concern seems sincere, so I will grant your request. Very well. You will defend Johanka. You may speak in her defense if you so wish, and you may also bring witnesses. I will question any such witnesses, and naturally I shall question Johanka too.
Thank you, Monsignor. In that case, I'll need to speak to Johanka first.
That won't be possible. It's forbidden by the Inquisition procedure. Until the entire matter is resolved, Johanka can speak only to me and no one else.
I really should speak to her, though.
But I have to talk to her. How can I defend her otherwise?
No, you are strictly forbidden to speak with her. I have already conceded to something that is quite beyond normal practice. Bear that in mind. I would like to expedite the matter. The trial will take place in Sasau Church in 3 days' time at the latest. Come and let me know when you're ready to proceed. In the meantime, I will continue my investigation.
Very well, Monsignor. I had better get on with it then, sir. Farewell.
Before you go, you know Johanka longer than anyone else. You spent a lot of time with her, as I've discovered. Tell me, my son, truthfully, what do you think of this whole affair?
She had an affair.
About the Virgin Mary? I believe the Virgin does visit her. Johanka is honest. She wouldn't lie about such a thing. And the things she says sound truthful and compelling. It really does seem like a heavenly revelation. Who else could it be from? But the Virgin Mary.
The origin of these so-called visions of hers must be investigated. But thank you for your candor. Is there anything else you can tell me?
She's honest.
Johanka is an honest girl and virtuous. She's a good Christian who attends church and thinks of others.
Good. Please continue.
She's concerned about Matthias.
She's worried about Matthias. He's from Skalitz too, and she's very fond of him. But he was wounded in a raid on Merhojed recently, and since then he's been lying in a fever. Johanka believes that if she does what the Blessed Virgin wants of her, Matthias might be healed.
Interesting. Anything else?
She helps people.
Johanka helped a lot of people. She worked her fingers to the bone helping Brother Nicodemus with the sick and injured.
That is certainly commendable. What else can you tell me about her?
Well, before, in Skalitz, Johanka was sort of, well, just a simple village girl. I never imagined I'd hear her talk in the way she does now. She's completely transformed.
A simple village girl. I see. Do continue.
I don't want to do these ones. I feel like her not treating everyone the same is rough. Not a good plan. And saying that she had an affair with the custodian is also a bad idea.
That's about all I can tell you.
Is that really everything?
Yeah.
I have nothing more to add, Monsignor.
Very well. Thank you, my son. One more thing before you go. Let me remind you that it's your Christian duty to report anything suspicious going on concerning the Church and the true faith, if you're aware of anything of the sort in these parts. If you prove yourself a commendable servant of the Church, I would also take that into account in judging Johanka's case.
All right, Monsignor. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll be with you.
I don't... This is... Okay, save game. Alright, we're stressing.
Monsignor, Johanka is just a simple village girl from Skalitz. Are all these legal proceedings really necessary?
They are. The mission of the Inquisition is quite unequivocal, and however trivial, this matter has a broader significance.
What broader significance?
No offense, but these things can't easily be explained to an uneducated boy like you.
Rude.
Still, I'm pleased that you take an interest. Unfortunately, I don't have time for this now. If you really want to know more, ask my assistant. After all, it is also our duty to guide others through the labyrinth of this world.
Okay. So what's wrong with what she's been saying?
But what's so bad about what Johanka has been saying?
Look here. It's simply unacceptable that anyone at all should come along and stand up in the market square and preach about God's will or how he or she interprets it. God gave us his teachings, which we must honor, and he showed us how to fulfill them. It is only those teachings that lead us on the path to salvation and God's grace. But understanding those teachings is no simple matter. It demands learning, time, and effort. That is one of the tasks of Holy Mother Church. What Johanka has been saying is dangerously close to heresy. She must be brought to see the error of her ways, and her disruptive actions must cease.
Okay.
I understand, my lord. I'm a good Christian, and I don't doubt the authority of the Church.
Good. I'm glad I got through to you.
There have been some activities.
Monsignor, I've heard of various irregularities in the province that might be of interest to you.
Very good, my son. A good Christian certainly shouldn't conceal such things. Please, speak.
Oh, boy. The Devil's Skull?
A demon's skull was found on the church building site.
Yes. I heard something about it. A disturbing report. Tell me what you know about it.
It was a deception, sir. Someone made it with evil intentions, to frighten people. I found the skull and brought it to the local knacker. He confirmed it was a human skull with animal horns stuck on.
You did the right thing, Henry, in uncovering the deception and in telling me about it.
Okay. In the monastery itself.
There are interesting things going on inside the monastery.
In the monastery? What kind of things?
Oh, nothing important. Intrigues over the election of the abbot?
The monks in the monastery are very concerned with the election of the new abbot. There's a lot of scheming going on over it.
But how do you know about it? How does a servant of the royal hetman come by knowledge of the confidential affairs of the Brotherhood of Monks?
Don't know, man. Couldn't. I heard about it.
I caught wind of it.
Rumors.
I heard
you
it
know.
from a novice that the brothers were sending out at night to buy wine for them.
I see. And what was the name of this novice?
Fuck. Shit. Lucas.
Lucas.
There is a novice of that name at the monastery. I shall have to speak to the prior about these matters. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. If you've nothing else to tell me, you may leave.
Oh my god, I nearly went with Pavel, and I know that that's not him. Fuck. Okay, I didn't realize that this quest is the serious end of it, I guess. Alright, cool. Who shoots women in their magic ointment? Yeah, I may have lockpicked a horse's bum.
Some women in Ujit went to the herbalist for magic ointment. Then they went to the woods, smeared this ointment on themselves, and engaged in all sorts of incantations and spells.
What? Witchcraft? God have mercy. They must be brought to justice. Who is this herbalist they visited?
Do I want it? Because he's... The parish priest took care of it.
Not to worry, Monsignor. Father Godwin put a stop to it.
Well, that's good news at least. Witchcraft will not be tolerated under any circumstances.
That's all,
I'm
Monsignor.
going to say that's all for now.
All right, Henry, thank you. But I hope you're not keeping anything from me.
No, we will talk more, but I am afraid that if I go, oh yes, and Father Goodwin, he's a drunk and a lecher and this, that, and the other, and he clearly used to be like a bandit or a knight or some shit. I don't want Henry to like get carried away.
About the irregularities.
I'm listening.
Well, the parish priest in Ujits is rather unorthodox. Not that he's a bad person, not at all. He takes good care of his flock, no doubt.
Careful, Henry.
It's just that he drinks quite a lot.
No.
In fact, he's even said mass while drunk.
Come on.
And, he keeps a concubine.
Bro.
That distresses me. All the more so because what you describe isn't at all unique amongst the clergy. Thank you for telling me, Henry. Matters like this certainly must be addressed.
That's all, Monsignor.
Fucked it, Henry. I'm not doing that.
God be with you.
That's not my problem. Right? That's not up to you. Especially, I mean, Henry, bro. You could have said anything. You could have said anything.
About the
I'm listening.
Simon the Hermit. I don't remember who Simon the Hermit is. Oh, was that the dude outside of... I don't remember the name of the town. There's like Nevrons all over again. Tarnberg. Is this the dude that was outside Tarnberg that wasn't actually who he was supposed to be or whatever?
The former parish priest of Rovna,
No, never
Father
mind.
Simon, went missing one day. Everyone thought he'd fled from the province, but in fact he just went to the woods and became a hermit.
I see. Why did he do that?
Because of a woman?
Because he got some girl pregnant. The child died during birth, though, and the mother too. He took it to be retribution for his sin. So he fled far from people, because he didn't feel fit to be their pastor anymore.
That's very interesting indeed. Where is this Father Simon now?
I tracked him down in the woods and talked him into going back to Rovna. They needed a parish priest there, and Simon was convinced taking on the task would make amends for his sin.
Interesting.
He's just...
Father Simon's story is certainly remarkable. Whether his actions are appropriate for a cleric is another matter, of course. Thank you for telling me about this.
But he's just like... hanging out in a set of ruins. Like he's not... It's not like he has a flock. Hello, Robert. Welcome. How you doing? The Waldensians. That was the family that they practice a different religion or whatever it was. Wasn't it? And then there was the Inquisitor or whatever it was that was coming looking for him, and I helped him escape. Don't get yourself into trouble, Henry, or we're going to be rewinding time so fucking fast.
There were Valdensians hiding in Ujits.
Really? And how did you find out about it?
Sir Hanush sent me to help the vicar track them down and catch them.
So, Sir Hanush had an interest in finding them?
Sure.
Yes, that's right.
I'm pleased to hear it. It's not always possible to see eye to eye with secular lords in such matters. And how did it end up with the members of the sect?
They fled. The vicar is still trying to track them down.
Good.
That's unfortunate. Let's hope the vicar succeeds promptly in his mission.
Good. Okay. We didn't say we helped them escape, so that's good. You feeling a little better? Good. On the mend, I hope.
That's all, Monsignor.
All right, Henry. Thank you. But I hope you're not keeping anything from me.
I am, man. I am. But I'm not gonna start the trial. No. So why exactly did you have your hunker imprisoned?
Why did you have your hunker imprisoned?
I talked to her for a long time about the things she was saying and about her convictions. I warned her that she had to stop preaching in public, and I told her if she had any further concerns, or, as she claims, visions, she should come to me. Your hunker chose to ignore my warning and continued with her preaching. Obviously, I couldn't turn a blind eye to that kind of disobedience.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. Alright.
Take care.
I have to talk to you about stuff, apparently.
Good day to you. What do you need?
What's going on? It's the world.
The bishop told me this business with Johanka has a wider context, and that you tell me about it.
Oh, very well. If the bishop says so. Look, it's like this. The world as a whole is not in a good state. For decades, people have been perishing from a terrible sickness, the Black Death. There's an anti-pope in Avignon in France who defies the authority of the throne of St. Peter. The people are frightened. Many of the nobles, instead of caring for peace on earth, are warring one against another. The authority of many monarchs, and even the emperor, is unfortunately too weak to put things to rights. Many scholars have even started to question established truths, and various contentious teachings have appeared, such as those of the Englishman Wycliffe.
What the fuck's an anti-pope? That's like the one thing that stood out at me is like, what? What?
The anti-pope?
Unfortunately, that's a very serious and unpleasant topic. In short, alongside the legitimate Pope, the Bishop of Rome, and successor to St. Peter, another was elected and is usurping the highest glory of being Christ's representative here on earth. This is a most lamentable schism for the whole church, and the Avignon usurper must be compelled to give up his unlawfully acquired office, so the church and the whole of Christendom may again be unified.
So, there are two popes?
Not quite. There is only one, but there are those who refuse to recognize him. The election wasn't correct and valid, and I apologize. It wasn't wise to speak to you of this. It will only confuse you all the more. Better forget it. We won't talk about it anymore.
Come on, man. You can't tell me that there's something out there called the anti-pope and not be like, oh my god, it's like a villain version that wears like reverse colors. And on his hat, he's got a pentagram instead of a crucifix. So, the Black Death, eh?
The Black Death?
The plague, my child. A dreadful disease that claimed countless lives. By the grace of God, these parts were not much afflicted, but it took a terrible toll in the surrounding countries. First, the Italian ports were stricken, Venice and Genoa, and then nearly the whole of Christendom. Some regard it as God's punishment for our sins, or even a sign of the approaching parousia.
What? Parousia? Like the rapture? I don't know if this is a new thing or if I've never noticed it before, but the past few times that I've been like hanging out waiting in conversation, Henry's eyebrows have a mind of their own.
Paro what?
The parousia, the second coming of Christ.
Ah.
The day when he returns to this world will mark the end of the ages. The dead will rise, and all people will face final judgment for their sins.
Oh. Do you think that's going to happen?
Most assuredly. But God alone knows when that will be.
Huh. I hope it won't be too soon.
Hold
The
on. What
Black
was
Death?
First,
That's awful. I don't want to hear any more about it.
the Emperor?
You mentioned the Emperor.
God wants unity, a universal order of the world. The Pope, Christ's deputy, and the Emperor, the supreme earthly ruler, crowned by the Pope himself, were instituted in order to preside over that unity. Unfortunately, the gleam of the imperial crown has become somewhat dulled, and his authority is no longer as absolute as it once was. What's worse, his election has become a political game involving many princes, and for a long time the emperor himself has paid less attention to the affairs of the Christian world and more to his own concerns.
I see.
And what with the scholars?
And what about these scholars?
That's complicated. Some reject the authority of the Pope or the Church. Others dispute over the legitimacy of government or the nature of the world. Others rebel against teachings. All of them seek all sorts of arguments and explanations to support their claims and argue with others. All this contributes to uncertainty. One doubt leads to another, and soon heretical ideas take hold.
Ah. Uh-huh.
But don't concern yourself. These are weighty matters for others who are learned in such things.
Of course.
And there's going to be peace? Everyone's going to chill out and stop fighting each other?
Peace on earth.
Yes. Sadly, many countries are torn apart by strife and destroyed by war. In the lands of the English, the French, the Italians, in the Holy Roman Empire, Christians are raising their weapons against other Christians. Love for our neighbor has given way to the pursuit of mammon and high office. They plot against each other to gain advantage. You've seen it yourself, right here in Bohemia, and even in Sasau.
Yes. And in Skalitz.
Indeed, my son. Regrettably.
Mammon means money or wealth. We learnt that when we were playing Starfield, I think. Maybe it was before that. Anyway. So what does all of this mean? What has this got to do with anything?
But what does all this mean? What has it got to do with Johanka?
As I say, the order of the world is shaken. Division is spreading, and confusion and iniquity thrive. It's the handiwork of Lucifer, who wants to lay waste to God's creation. Many have succumbed to his false truths and spread them to others. That's why we must be alert to his snares, especially in these times. Be wary of false prophets and stick to the path of the true faith and personal virtue.
You just dob in the charlatan?
I know someone like that. There's a charlatan who's been peddling wares around these parts. All sorts of amulets, relics and the likes that are supposed to cure all ills.
Yes, I've heard something about that. If you should know of any similar iniquities, the Monseigneur will be glad to listen to you.
And Johanka?
Just so. I fear she too may have been ensnared by Lucifer's deceptions, and the false belief that she's been visited by the Blessed Virgin. These machinations of the devil must be faced and stamped out before they take root and cause more evil. But we must not despair. Even those who have strayed from the right path may be redeemed, and that's why Johanka's case is important, although it may not be immediately apparent.
I understand.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks. I won't bother you anymore.
See you later.
See you later. Goodbye. You don't have anything else to say, right? I don't want to argue with him. Okay, we have a lot of work to do. So... Oh my god, alright. Prison, suspicion of heresy, put her on trial. Quite a fraught situation, but I managed to convince him to let me defend your hunker in court. Bishop Yaroslav doesn't want to wait any longer than 3 days to convene the court. I'd better not waste any time. Once I'm ready, I should go tell him that, and he'll get things started. I could ask Sir Sebastian, the custodian, if he'd testify on your hunker's behalf. I feel like he would. I kind of want to talk to him first, though. Hashek, the bailiff, if he'd come to trial and testify. Father Fabian, if he'd come to testify. I mean, the bailiff got the donation. Father Fabian. The only real interactions that I've had with him, I think, is the few times I've had to break into the church. Or do dumb shit around that church. But we'll talk to him anyway. I could ask Brother Nicodemus if he'd testify. He would. Guta? Yeah, Taylor's wife. Bathwencher Della? Yeah, sure. Havel? Yeah, he'd do it. Oh. Cool. Alright. Do it. Hello.
Can you tell me anything about Inquisitor Yaroslav?
Only as a myth, a dark fable, a horror tale told across the flickering embers of a midnight fire, wherever hardened warriors and minstrels gather to drink and compete in tales of blood-chilling terror. And now bugger off. God be with you.
Sick, thank you. Robert doesn't want sneeze. Oh, I think Robert's dying. Alright. Hey, man.
Brother Nicodemus.
You've heard something?
The Inquisitor has decided that Johanka will be tried, but he's agreed that I can defend her.
That's really quite unusual. It must mean he hasn't come to a clear conclusion yet.
Yes. I'll get her out of it.
I'm afraid it may not be that easy. The thing is, I expect Johanka will say the same things before the court that she's been preaching.
What are you saying?
Well, I've been thinking about what she's been saying, and it seems to me her preaching has a certain progression. Are you acquainted with the notion of the three orders of man?
No?
Not really, no.
Maybe?
It's like this. It's said that everyone has their God-given place and purpose on earth. Laboratores, oratores, and bellatores. Those who work, those who pray, and those who fight. The common folk are born to work, to reap the fruits of the earth and to obey the laws of God and man. It is the purpose of the nobles to protect the people and the church against all dangers and to maintain peace and justice on earth. And the church in turn has the task of caring for the spiritual welfare of all, ensuring the salvation of their souls and bringing solace to the people in times of hardship, so that they can endure their earthly trials and enter the kingdom of heaven.
But what's all that got to do with Johanka?
Well, I noticed in her first sermon she primarily addressed the concerns of the common folk, and in the second she criticized the nobility.
So in the third one, she's going to talk to blacksmiths.
I suppose so. But I still don't get it.
In short, I'm afraid that now she might start talking about the church if she gets the chance. And if she's as critical as she was about the lords, I dread to think how that might end up. Henry, you must warn her against that. She must show humility before the Inquisitor, and the wisest course would be to admit to being wrong. She's rather stubborn, but perhaps she'll listen to you.
But the Inquisitor said no one's allowed to see her.
No one except the Inquisitor's own men. You'll just have to think something up. I'm afraid Johanka's fate is mainly in your hands now. I'm relying on you.
Take care.
What actually happened here?
Johanka told me you went to Auschwitz.
Yeah? What's that got to do with anything?
The Inquisitor showed up here not long after you left. Apparently he heard about Johanka's preaching somehow, He even observed one of her sermons outside the town in disguise. He had her brought to him and spent a long time trying to discourage her from what she was doing. But then she went out again to preach about her visions outside of town. But before she even started, the Inquisitor turned up with Fabian and the guards. He said Johanka had ignored his outright ban, and he had her taken away. Then he warned the people there that Johanka was spreading heresy and undermining the church's authority, and forbade them to listen to her.
Right, so Fabian turned up with them, which I don't... Have you spoken to him at all?
That's all. Didn't you speak to the Inquisitor?
No, actually I didn't. He saw me there listening to her preaching, and I was afraid to come forward and talk to him.
Aha. Well, that's understandable.
Thanks.
It sounds pretty serious.
It is. I'm afraid it could be very serious indeed.
And what's up with the Inquisition?
What exactly does an Inquisitor do?
The Inquisition is a papal institution that deals with heresy, so people don't succumb to charlatans, false prophets and deceptions, and put their faith and their immortal souls in jeopardy. The Inquisitors have all sorts of powers, the kind we here can do very little to stand up to.
And what can he do to Johanka?
I'm not entirely sure. These legal issues are very complicated, but he could certainly excommunicate her, and maybe even sentence her to death.
Oh. That's not good. You know much about the bishop?
Who is this Bishop Yaroslav?
I've never heard of him before, but the prior has.
Quiet!
He said he's very well learned, and the Bishop of Sarepta.
Sarepta? Where's that, Moravia?
No, it's far, far away, near the Holy Land. He got the title from the Holy Father himself.
What's the Sarepta?
And this bishop came all the way here from whatever.
Sarepta, but I doubt he's ever been there. It used to be a bishopric in the days of the Apostolic Fathers in Phoenicia, near Israel, but it was ransacked by the Muslims. Now it's just a titular bishopric. And Yaroslav is the titular bishop.
You can't put tit and prick in the same sentence and not expect me to react to it. Also, I feel like this whole episode so far, like for the past 35 minutes or whatever, I've been bombarded with like history, and I'm thinking like how much of this is important for me to remember. Considering he's like, pop quiz, what's the name of the dude, the random monk that you spoke to? Like 6 months ago IRL. Like, Lucas.
Titular bishop? Like he's not a real one?
It's, let's say, an honorary title. It refers to a diocese that no longer exists. And since a titular bishop has no diocese to oversee, he can devote himself to handling other very important church affairs, like ordaining other prelates, for example, to maintain succession through the centuries down from the time of Christ and his apostles.
Okay. Do you believe her?
Do you believe Johanka is really being visited by the Virgin Mary?
Well, yes, Henry, I do. The things she says and the way she speaks. She doesn't sound like herself at all. I know she can't read, so where else could she have got it? Frankly, I can't think of any other explanation. Within the bounds of this world.
Right. Okay. You wondering if this was you leaving these quests till the end? It wasn't me avoiding it. No, this is just the next bit in the DLC quest line for her. That's where we just were. So let's go with testimony.
Witnesses can be summoned for Johanka's trial. So I wanted to ask you if you give a testimony. Maybe some learned speech in her defense?
I'd be glad to do it. Johanka deserves my help. Such testimonies could carry a lot of weight. You should try and get as many as you can.
Okay. Adela inside or outside? Where is she? Adela! Hey. Talk. No, don't go through the door. Come back!
Look out!
Oh. Don't even look out. Close the door on me. I saved you.
Adela, the Inquisitor is going to try Johanka in court.
Oh, Lord. I hope she's acquitted. I was absolutely devastated when they took her away.
I need people to speak in her defense, and I'd like to ask you to do it.
I don't want to go there. Really. I'm afraid of that Inquisitor. But you helped me, and so did Johanka. It's only right that I should try and help her. But what am I supposed to say there? I'm just a simple village girl. I don't know anything about these things.
That doesn't matter. You just be yourself. It should be enough to talk about all the good Johanka does here, and how she helps others. I'll send for you if you're needed.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
How are things going here?
Quite well. It's a lot of work, but I have a feeling I'm doing something useful. Johanka and Brother Nicodemus showed me what to do, and I already know a thing or two.
Sounds good.
I have a roof over my head, enough to eat, and they even pay me a bit. It's really quite fine.
I'm glad to hear it. And you've had no trouble from anyone?
No, everyone has been kind. It's sweet of you to care, Henry.
Take care.
Good.
God be with you.
Alright. Who else we need to talk to? Probably a whole bunch of people. Brother Nicodemus is concerned that Johanka might criticize the church which she speaks in court, which would make things even worse for her. I must try to talk some sense into her. The Inquisitor won't allow anyone in to see it, and I have to think of something up and proceed very cautiously. Okay. Right about a sweet talk, her guard, something. Gotta talk to Sir Sebastian, the bailiff. I think the bailiff would be happy to talk. He might be like, she's disruptive, but she's harmless. I'm scared about talking to Father Fabian and getting him to testify, because I really don't think he'll help. I really don't think he'll help. While we're here, we may as well talk to custodian over here. Come on, bro, grab it. Robert, bro, grab it. Oh, hey, it's you.
Thief!
What?
What the... You thought I wouldn't find out? You didn't return the relic.
But I... Oh, bugger.
How could you do that? It's because of people like you that they won't let decent folk in.
I don't even know who you are. Oh, we're not fighting. Hey, no.
That's gonna cost you your life.
My life? Are we not?
Ha!
Ah, this is like the whole world. Why is he puffed? He's puffed already. You piss off? I've just repaired all my clothes. Ow! It's my face.
Well landed.
I didn't do anything.
You'll get...
What relic did I not return?
Bring it on.
Been like Fritz. Just backing up, hoping that a guard is going to be like, what's he doing? But then again, I'm pretty sure this is a guard, so they'll probably take his side.
Ooh, there. Stop.
You need to settle the fuck down. Haha, now what? Ow, he just teleported off. Okay, you need to leave. You need to go away. Leave me alone. What relic? Is he talking about the devil's skull?
It's not the best you can do.
I'm climbing, you go away. Stole his relic. What'd you do to this guy? Stole his relic? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It was ages ago.
Can't hide from me.
I like how you're luring him to, like, Thailand. Just that far away. Gotta go to work again. Alright. Enjoy work. Take it easy. Don't breathe too hard. I don't know where he went. Oh, terrified me. Wait, is this? No, is this the? Hold on. This isn't his house. Is it? C. Yeah, C. Maybe he's upstairs. Sebastian? I haven't spoken to you in a million years. You might not remember me. Why is everyone in bed? Oh, it's like 9 o'clock at night. But know about you and your hunker. Hand over the trophies?
I have some, well, trophies.
Let's have them. There are plenty of them. My lad, you're the wrath of God personified.
Cool. We need your testimony. We need you to help. You never know, she might love you or whatever.
I need something from you, sir. I suppose you heard that Johanka was locked up by the Inquisitor and is facing charges of heresy.
I did, and it's most disturbing news.
What you might not know is that he's agreed that I can defend her at the trial.
You? Do you even know what to say?
Of course.
Sure I know. It'll turn out just fine. Trust me. But I need you to testify at the court. In Johanka's defense, of course.
Naturally. You don't think I could just sit here and do nothing? Besides, the bishop has already insisted that I appear before the court.
Oh. All right.
Oh, no.
One moment. I apologize if I was a little hasty. This whole affair has left me anxious. I appreciate that you want to defend her. However, I don't think it would have any effect. No offense, but I don't think you'll be able to achieve anything in court. I'm afraid the Inquisitor will judge as he sees fit, whatever anyone says. But I have an idea how you could help.
Oh? How's that?
Flee. With Johanka, of course.
No! That's not a good plan, man.
No, I don't think that's a good idea. I'm sure Johanka will be acquitted by the court and everything will be all right. Running would just confirm the Inquisitor's suspicions, and she'd always be looking over her shoulder.
I don't agree. As I said, I don't believe you can affect the outcome of the court. If Johanka flees, yes, she'll have to lie low for a while, but in time it will all blow over. You can take her anywhere, as long as it's far enough from here. A girl like that will always find her feet. She can easily hide out somewhere where she's not known. Maybe there could even be a place for her on my estate. Think about it. But whatever you decide, if Johanka comes to any harm, you'll have me to answer to. I'm very fond of her, and her of me, and I don't want anything to happen to her, understand? But if everything ends well, I'll show you my gratitude, I assure you.
Gobbies.
Take care now.
Oh no, don't just... Ah! Running time. I can't open the door. That's a toilet. I know about you and Johanka.
I know about you and her. She told me everything.
Oh? What exactly do you mean? You'd better be very careful what you say, boy.
Hey. It's fine.
I know you're a married man, but you haven't always been entirely faithful to your wife.
How dare you!
And you had to pick Johanka. I know all about it. And you should know it's finished. Johanka was feeling vulnerable when it was all too much for her. That's all. She and Matthias care for each other, so leave them alone. She doesn't want to have anything more to do with you.
What'd you have to bring Matthias into it?
And she won't.
How dare you speak like that to a noble? You, a blacksmith's brat from Skalitz. If you weren't in Lord Kobyla's charge, I'd have you whipped for your lies and dragged behind a horse all the way to Ratai. But whoever you might be hiding behind, next time I'll do just that. Now get out! God be with you.
Okay, well, he's not going to help anyway. I don't know where fella is. Just gonna leave. Oh, this building is there, bud. Okay, running time. Just he's trying to beat me up and just sees me full sprint run past him out the door. It wasn't going to help, then I might as well just be like, well, but Henry goes overboard sometimes. Sometimes I just want to be like, hey, I wanted to talk to you about this thing. And Henry's like, you're a piece of shit. You know that? You're like, whoa, settle down, man. I didn't want to start shit. Alright. She's down in the rat house, so we'll talk to the bailiff and stuff. Everyone's going to be going to sleep now, though, so we need to... That was day 1 of 3. Need to start our second day. Because we need to talk to the bailiff and Pavel. Pavel, I assume, is going to be at the pub. Worried about who hired the thugs and that they're going to turn up again, though. We sleep. Yeah. You gonna breathe even harder now? Well, good. Good, do it then. Go and do some butterfly presses as well. Yeah, that goes for you. I mean, all jokes aside, though, take care of yourself, yeah? Those sorts of injuries suck because it's like every little movement that you make kicks your ass. Alright, we'll try and talk to Pavel. I don't know about the priest. I really thought that old mate up at the I thought he'd be more helpful than, hey, just run away. Like, thanks, man. Cool. I don't want to get into the tourney. I don't want to do it. I'm not interested. You're off to bed, Albatross? Don't want to but gotta? Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm sure you'll catch up. You'll get to see all this later. Let's also repair our stuff because I'm sure that the couple of punches that old mate gave me have completely destroyed my stuff. We have like small everythings. Small smith's kit. Cobbler's kit. Tailor's kit. At least the small ones are all like together on the list, you know. Nothing to combine. Alright. I don't have small armorer's kits, I guess. I've only got the big ones. We'll just move one of those over. Maybe two of those. Here we go. Who's that? Who's B? B. Oh, start the trial. No. H should be Pavel. Yeah, he's here. Hey, bud. How you doing? Need your help.
Goodman Pavel, you're still here. That's a relief. I was afraid I'd miss you.
Yes, still here, but not for long. I had some business to deal with, but now that's out of the way and I'm getting ready to leave. What was it you wanted?
You might have heard that Johanka was arrested by the Inquisitor and is facing trial.
Indeed, word has reached me. Poor girl.
I'd like to ask you to speak to the court in Johanka's defense.
Of course, Henry. You have my word. And the word of a burgher of Colleen ought to mean something. But to speak in defense of someone accused of heresy is no small matter. What do you want me to say?
The same thing you told me. That it was a sacred sign that you happened to be nearby when Johanka was speaking, and so on.
True. I'll tell the bishop that. You can rest assured.
Thank you very much. Please wait here a few more days for the court to convene, then I'll send for you.
All right. For Johanka's sake, I'll wait. God be with you.
Cool. That was easy. Wonder what I could have done differently with old mate. The fact that the bishop called on the custodian makes me think that the custodian isn't going to be given a good testimony anyway. It's like, if I don't call on anybody, the only witnesses that are going to be there are going to be bad. So, him being like, well, you know, he already called on me, so, but I don't think it's going to be any help. It's like, okay. What are you guys out and about? Hey? Alright, we got a bunch of people to talk to. If the tailor is open, we should be, we'll check there first. Wonder if Mr. Taylor's back yet. Doesn't look like it. Hello.
Good morning.
How are you?
I need your help with something. I'm sure you've heard. Johanka was locked up by the Inquisitor.
Who hasn't? The whole of Sasau is talking about it. And the Inquisitor was asking around about her.
I'd like to ask you to appear before the court and say something in Johanka's defense.
I can't say I'm keen on going there. But Johanka helped me. And you did too. I think it's only right that someone should say something good about her.
Ah, thanks, Guta. I appreciate it. I'll send for you when it's time.
God be with you.
Wait, that was easy. Okay. What else we got? Everyone's here. Hold on, who is it? Who's left? The bailiff? Father Fabian. Oh, and Johanka's here somewhere as well. Okay. Hey,
God
hey,
be
hey.
with you, Henry.
Thanks, man. We need to talk.
That donation to the town, did it help?
Indeed. And even some townsmen were inspired to promise donations too, whether it's out of the goodness of their hearts or to glorify their own names. In the end, the important thing is, I don't have to demand anything from the townspeople for the common good. Imposing extraordinary taxes never does much good for a bailiff's popularity. Once again, I thank you in the name of the whole township.
Cool. In that case,
Master Bailiff, Inquisitor Yaroslav is going to try Johanka.
I know. He was here asking questions, too.
Oh? What did he want to know?
Various things, like how things are here, whether people are honest, whether we observe the fest days, and so forth. And then he asked about Johanka, about what she preaches, whether people come to listen to her and that. He's been talking to a lot of other people in Sasau, too. I even heard that Katra, the swordsmith's wife, invited him to dine with them.
That's
Why?
interesting. Thanks for telling me.
why?
Was he just asking questions, or does he want you to testify before the court?
Yes, he did ask me to testify, and I'm none too happy about it.
I see. And what are you going to say about her?
It depends what I'm asked, but there's not much I can say. I don't know Johanka very well. She seems virtuous and self-sacrificing to me. She's never done anything wrong, and no one here ever had a cross word to say about her. Until recently. Maybe some gossip about her and Sir Sebastian. But I've heard similar talk about half the women folk here.
Now that's just idle gossip. Johanka is a virtuous girl.
True. But then there's that preaching of hers. Folk have been falling out. They're split according to whether they believe Johanka or not. I don't know quite what to think of it myself. But I don't want to jump to conclusions. I'll wait and see what the learned bishop has to say.
Right. No, don't bribe him. That's bad.
Thank you for speaking openly, Master Bailiff.
I don't want to be like, I'll give you some money, because I feel like any of these fuckers, as soon as I go to court, they're gonna go, yeah, you paid me. Just straight up. And I just, yeah, that's not great. Did it give me a new step for that, did it? Yeah, talk with the swordsmith's wife. Interesting. While I'm here, though, at the Rat House, we're just gonna see... Excuse us, bud. Lockpick? You can walk in. I want to walk in. Yeah, but sweet. I'm not trespassing. The door's just locked. What the fuck? I mean, it's a very easy lock, right? People are coming and going pretty fucking often, though. I'm pretty sure I can auto unlock very easy, can't I? Yep. Still not trespassing. Oh, hello.
I hope I can be of help to you, knight. See you later.
See you, fella. Oh, actually, I've got books to sell, don't I? Hold on. Sidetrack for a second. Oh, did I stash them all in the box? Yeah, I did.
Good luck, then.
Song of the Merry Poor. Okay. I'll have those three. I don't sell that. I don't have any other ones to sell you. Good. That's good. But I'll have them, and then we read them. Flip. Henry's a speed reader these days. Flip. And flip. Easy. Hey, I have something to sell to you.
Good boy.
You like books, right? Have you ever read The Rule of Sir Benedict I, The Peculiar Siege of Prague, or Song of the Merry Poor? They're great. And if you don't want them, you can always just sell them. Am I not in the Rat House? It's a hard pick. Maybe it's around the back. The cells, I'm pretty sure I've been locked up here and they were around the back. Hi! Hey, everybody! How we all doing?
Hey, clear off. No one's allowed to talk to Johanka. Bishop Yaroslav's orders.
Welcome, Henry.
Okay.
I apologize. I didn't know that. I'll be going.
Go then. And don't come snooping around here again.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Let's do one of these, eh? One of these. If I say it, I'm here from the bishop, and then, like, cuts to black, and the bishop's here. He's like, no, you're not. I just want to be
I want
careful.
to talk about Johanka.
All right.
I'm here from the bishop.
I know. I was just testing you. And you passed. I'm with the bishop's entourage, and I'm here at his command. Let me in to talk to Johanka.
In that case, you surely know that everyone who comes from the bishop has to show a document to prove it.
Good, good. Your diligence is commendable. I don't have the document on me at present, though. I left it at the monastery.
Sorry, sir. But you'll have to go and get it. I can't let you in otherwise. I wouldn't want to anger the Monsignor.
Of course. And you can actually read, can you?
A little, sir, yes. That's why they put me here.
Very wise. You're clearly the right man for the job. Very well. I'll be back soon with that paper.
God be with you.
Shit. Okay. Alright, fine. This is Father Fabian. I've had run-ins with him before, but I can't remember whether I'd like him or not. Hey, man.
Father, the Inquisitor has had Johanka thrown in jail.
I know, son.
He's planning a hearing.
Rightly so. It's about time this whole matter was dealt with.
What do you make of it all?
What do you think about it, then?
As I say, it's a good thing that the matter is being investigated. The things Johanka has been preaching are, to say the least, disturbing. Who knows what these dreams are that she speaks of? And her words are only putting ideas in people's heads and leading them astray. Now, instead of going to church, as they should, they go to her in the false belief that they will find solace. It's creating a chasm between the people and the church and leading them away from the true teaching left to us by Christ. They're misguided and swamped in heretical ideas.
She's not a heretic.
But Johanka is no heretic. She's a good, kind girl who's only trying to do the right thing. I'll defend her.
Suit yourself. But mind you don't get ensnared in her fallacies, and leave it to the bishop to judge the matter.
Of course.
Good luck then.
Right. Right. He's not going to be helpful at all. He doesn't want her to be... Okay. Alright, we'll talk with the swordsmith's wife then. She had a name. Her name was Katra, the swordsmith's wife. I'm pretty sure we ran into her because I'm like, where's your husband? Do you repair stuff? So many blacksmiths here. What? Hey, yo. Get him. Yeah, you fight him. I don't want to fight him.
Now? Enough! Please! I yield.
Good job.
Had enough? Yeah, you got me. Come now. We don't have to get all worked up on account of a scrap of cloth, do we?
No excuses. Hand it over.
Here.
You got the thrashing you deserved. I hope you've learned your lesson.
I'll amend my life from the very foundations, believe me.
I don't believe you.
You really let him go? Just like that?
What do you want me to do, kill him?
Get the loot back?
I did. I have it here.
Thank you. That thieving magpie. You can't trust anyone these days. And just so you know I'm no pinch purse, here's a small reward.
Thanks.
Sick. Made my year, mate. I'll go and buy half a beer. Okay. But why would she have invited him to dinner? Good night, Albatross. Knock knock. Hey. Hello. How are you?
I'm here about your hanker.
You're that fella of hers, are you? What do you want?
Not
no.
of hers, no.
I'm just a friend of hers. Matthias is her fella.
Huh. God knows how many she has.
I heard you invited Bishop Yaroslav to come and dine with you?
Yes, so what? Bishop Yaroslav is an esteemed visitor to Sasau, and it's only fitting he should be suitably hosted by devout burghers.
What'd you talk about?
And what did you talk about?
What we discussed with the Monsignor is none of your business.
Okay, and why do you have a problem with your hanker?
What have you got against your hanker?
Nothing. The question is, what has she got against us?
What?
Tell me that.
What?
You okay?
She turns up here and tries to tell us how to live our lives. Says the Virgin Mary whispers to her in the night. Yeah, I'm sure. To a simple village wench. I'd like to know who's really putting those ideas in her head. She's just getting people all worked up. Men, especially. Coming around here with her nonsense. Sasau is a decent, orderly place, I'll have you know. We don't want any trouble here. All this talk about hellfire and the end of the world. God have mercy. No one is interested in what she has to say. All they want is some spectacle. She ought to have thought twice before she started. Not that she wasn't warned.
Were you upset because people aren't paying you enough attention?
What do you mean, warned?
As I said, she was told.
Tell me everything you know. I represent the royal hetman, so don't try and keep anything from me.
If you must know, some of the fellas want to have it out with her and tell her to stop. No one wants her speeches here, but would she listen? No. The devil possessed her to bring harm to us.
So it was you who sent those men?
All I wanted was to protect the Sasau folk against her poisonous tongue, and I'll do just that. The Monsignor asked me to testify in court, and I'll tell everything I know there.
And I'll do likewise. Farewell.
Go. God be with you.
Cool. Cool. Alright, so we've got that attitude to deal with. We have to get in, though, to talk to her. Everybody that works for him has a document. Unless he has, like, specific guards or knights or whatever. I'm not really too sure exactly what's going on. I don't know what's going on with Albatross. She just walked out holding a light bulb or something. Oh no, she snapped a door handle. Let's see. I don't know what sort of random Hulk rage she got into to snap a door handle off where it was, but it has happened now. It's every week we get in touch with our landlords and we go, hey, this thing needs fixing. And they go, okay, we'll send our guy. And they send out their guy. And Albatross was like, that was fun. I'm going to go and break something else. Figure it out. Did we just reach the end of the warranty? What the fuck is happening? I moved the wardrobe door and the handle that my shirt was hanging on just fell off. The screw in it literally just snapped. Oh, yeah, well, I mean, it probably went off. Probably been there for too long. Went moldy or something, I don't know. I have no idea. Is it repairable or is the door handle snapped off? Like, do we just need a new screw? Because that's easily fixable. At least it's not like the toilet door or anything. It's just a wardrobe door, but still. Okay. I think we might be able to get the screw out with pliers. Okay, I'll figure it out. Just leave it out here. I'll have a look later. Can't talk to him about it, I don't think. Alright. Hello.
About the
I'm listening.
That's all.
All right, Henry. See you later.
What about you?
I'm honored that you should... Take care.
He doesn't have anything new either. Is this the document? Maybe? No. That'll probably be too easy. I think we might be able to get it out the screw with pliers. Might need a drill to screw it in. Okay. There is a bed in this room. Alright. I'm gonna talk to Nicodemus. I don't know. I feel like Matthias is only gonna wake up after everything. He'll be like, what do you mean? What happened? You have anything new to say? No.
See you later.
Hey, bud. Oh, wake up. No, don't lay back down. We need your help. Does the quest log have anything that was helpful? Brother Nicodemus is concerned that your hunker might blah blah blah. Must try to talk sense to the quiz, won't allow anyone to see her. I have to think of something up and proceed very cautiously. Document. I left a document at the monastery. I am gonna have to break into that stuff in that room. But they're in there. And there's a bed in there. Which I'm assuming they don't share. But like... Maybe we pick a pocket. You got to pick a pocket or two, boy. You got to pick a pocket or two. Obviousness, conspicuousness, etceterousness. I'm gonna take off all my shit. That's noisy. That's putting it on. Oh my god. So many people that walk around here. Mart, seriously, don't fucking push me right now. Look it out. Seriously, dog. Piss off. Now is not the time. Does my horse have pad foot or whatever on it? I'd have to make one. Oh no, here we go. I don't know what that is. What was that? What did I steal? Is that a document that I need? Papers identifying the bearer as a member of the Papal Inquisitor Bishop Yaroslav. Yes! I, by the will of God, Papal Inquisitor and Bishop of Sarepta, Yaroslav of Benešov, hereby confirm that the bearer of this document is a member of my retinue, and as such must be accorded the honor befitting that station, and must not be hindered from carrying out my commands, but must be offered every compliance thereto. Good. I thought I'd have to break into the room. Okay. Then I'm just gonna fast travel down there, hey? It's not that far. Shouldn't that sentence have been the other way around? I'll just walk down there, it's not that far? Nah, we'll just fast travel down there, it's not that far. This is still day 2, by the way. We've had a very busy morning.
Come right up. It's a feast for your eyes and your stomachs. It's hard to resist. You'll not find better meat anywhere.
Yeah, that's good. Oh. You could have been on Bohemian The Voice. Hello. Got that document?
Here's a document. See?
Show me that. That's fine. Thank you, sir.
Sick.
I'll see you later.
Johanka, are you alright?
Yes, Henry. I'm fine. I'm glad to see you.
I spoke to the Inquisitor. He wants to put you on trial.
I know. It's all in God's hands now.
No, it's not. I mean, it is, of course. But the bishop has allowed me to defend you.
You want to defend me? Thank you, Henry, that's very kind of you. But you needn't bother. Our Lady won't let anything bad happen to me. I am her instrument, and I am completely in her hands. Everything that's happening is her sacred will.
I won't stand by with my arms folded. You need someone to testify for you. As I said, I will defend you.
If you insist. Maybe it's the will of the Virgin that you came to me. So be it then.
Why are you covered in shit? I did the pilgrimage.
I went to Ujits, like you asked.
That's good, Henry. I hope you purged yourself of your sins.
I did the pilgrimage of
back
penance, like you said. And in the church, I begged the Virgin Mary for forgiveness.
And she will bless you, Henry. You're a good man. Remember that. And don't stray into wrongdoing again.
I won't. I made a donation to the church, too. And the parish priest there, Father Godwin, he was asking about you.
Was he? Well, what did you tell him?
Oh, just about everything that's going on and the things you were saying. He was quite moved by it, to tell the truth. He even gave me some writings.
You see? Maybe Our Lady is giving you a sign, too.
What did the bishop talk to you about?
What did Bishop Yaroslav ask you about?
All sorts of things. Like how the Virgin Mary visits me, what she shows me, and about preaching to the people. Actually, he was really quite pleasant. He asked me about Skalitz, whether I go to church, and a lot of other things. And in the end, he told me I mustn't speak in public again about the visitations and that. But I couldn't obey an order like that. The Blessed Virgin is testing me, and I have to do what she asks, no matter who or what stands in the way.
I'd say he wasn't too happy about that.
No. He came there with his men, dispersed the people, and had me arrested and locked up here.
Okay.
About that trial,
Yes, the trial.
Don't provoke him, yeah? Just chill.
I'll get some people who will testify for you in court. But Brother Nicodemus is worried you'll say things that will make the Inquisitor angry.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't do that. You have to talk to him respectfully, answer his questions with humility, and not say anything to annoy him. And don't say anything against the church or priests. Please.
I'll say only what the Blessed Virgin wants me to say.
Johanka, please. You mustn't say anything against him or the church. Be contrite. Maybe even admit you might have been wrong about some things. I don't think the Inquisitor is so bad. If you submit to him, he'll drop the charges.
You too now. You're speaking exactly the same as his assistant. The two of you joined forces against me, did you?
I'm nothing
She's
to
lost the
do
plot.
with him. I didn't even know he was here. Believe me, I'm really trying to help you.
You don't believe me anymore, do you?
I do.
I do, Johanka, I believe you. But in court, you must speak reasonably, prudently. A lot depends on it. Maybe even your life.
I appreciate your concern for me, Henry, really, I do. But you must understand. I can't deny that the Virgin Mary visits me, or what she wants to tell us. Not now. After everything that's happened, I can't. Otherwise, she won't heal Matthias.
But you have to consider yourself and what's good for you. Surely you don't want to be convicted of heresy? That won't do anyone any good, neither you nor Matthias.
I've already told you. Everything is in the hands of the Blessed Virgin. I will accept with humility the fate she grants me.
Massacre. This is going to be a right mess.
Okay. Older brother Nicodemus. Okay. This is not great. Thought it would be a conversation, and it's not. She's locked in. She is like, nah, but see, I am chosen now, so, you know. Oof. Brother Nicodemus. Didn't go well.
I spoke to Johanka.
And did you manage to convince her?
I'm afraid not. She's stubborn. She says she answers only to the Blessed Virgin.
Oh dear, Henry. That's not good at all. What about her family? Doesn't she have a relative she might listen to?
No. None of them survived the raid on Skalitz.
She has no one at all left in the world? Poor child.
There's Matthias.
See you
Okay.
later.
Obstinate won't change her mind. Told brother Nicodemus he's worried that she'll come to a bad end. If I can't convince her, he asked about her parents. They're all gone. She still has some loved ones from Skalitz here, though. He does. He's unconscious. Matthias?
Matthias? You're better.
Henry? Is it you?
Yes, it's me. Who else would it be?
I'm glad you're here, Henry. I feel a bit better now. I'd even like to eat something. I must tell Johanka. She'll be glad.
Yeah, about that. Not here at the moment.
Johanka's not here.
Oh? Where is she?
How to begin? Look, things got a bit complicated here. The main thing is, Johanka is in jail, awaiting trial.
Murdered 13 people.
What?
It was crazy.
The Virgin Mary is speaking to Johanka, and Johanka is spreading her word to the people. But there's this inquisitor who heard about it and had her arrested. He's putting her on trial for heresy.
Oh my God. How could such a thing happen? But if Our Lady is speaking to her, surely nothing can happen to her.
Well, I hope not. Trouble is, Johanka is very obstinate, and she's likely to say things in court that will just make it worse for her. Listen, Matthias, I need you to go with me and talk to her. Maybe together we can convince her to see sense.
I wish I could. But I'm still too weak to even get out of bed.
I carry you.
Sorry, Henry. I just can't do it.
I can carry
know
you.
What? Tell her I'm feeling better, and I agree with everything you tell her. Give her this dice. She'll understand.
The
It'll almost be
dice.
like I was there with you.
Ah.
Dice?
It's complicated. Back in Skalitz, Johanka wanted me to take her dancing.
Yeah.
But she was too shy to ask.
Yeah.
She thought if she took my dice and then brought it back to me, I'd be grateful and ask her to dance.
You knew.
Crazy, I know. But that's girls for you. But I asked her anyway. And that evening she told me everything.
Girls, eh? I know what you mean.
Henry, please, look out for her. And make sure nothing happens to her.
I'll do my best.
That's cute.
God be with you.
That's cute. I like that came full circle. So, back in the woman's lot, I mean, this is still the woman's lot, but back in the first half of the woman's lot, I guess, DLC, where we played as Teresa, back during the Skalitz raid, and before the Skalitz raid, the whole dice thing was, basically, Teresa was a big part of that, and getting the dice, and yeah, that was good. I like that.
Salami, sausages, meat of all shapes.
You say salam? Or salami?
About that trial,
Yes, the trial.
I spoke to Matthias.
What? But he's lying in a fever, isn't he?
No, he's much better. He asked about you. He wanted to come here, but he's not strong enough yet.
Oh, that's wonderful. You see, Our Lady helped him. And now, I have to do my part.
But doesn't it mean that you've already done your part?
Well,
What would be the point of it all if the Inquisitor were to have you imprisoned now? Or even worse?
It's a message. A final test. I mustn't fail now, after everything.
But you already passed the Virgin Mary's message on. Many people heard it, and many of them have amended their ways. You certainly haven't failed. Look, Matthias gave me this for you, and he asked me to tell you to look out for yourself.
Thank you, Henry. Go now. I need to rest.
You just wave me away. Come on. Alright, I want to go talk to Nicodemus again.
Good men, good wives, come have a look. Don't be shy. You'll never see such fine meat.
Also, while we are in town, I'm going to get all my shit laundered and take it all off. I think I still have the priestly robes as well. So, where are we? Put everything on. Get everything laundered. We gotta look our best. I don't have the robes with me, but that's okay. Hello.
God watch over you.
I'd like to...
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. It goes from, God watch over you, to, uh-huh, what do you want?
A bit of everything.
I'm sure you'll be extreme.
Good luck, then.
Alright, we get everything clean. Our horse has the robes. Come on. Because I'm pretty sure he does. He does. Gonna take that, and that. That, I guess. What do we look like with... Wow. Kind of insane. Oh, we can have the robe or... the... Wait, so that just takes the place of... Interesting. So the robe goes over the armor? Right. That doesn't look... Okay, that's fine. It's all good. Gonna take everything off until we start the trial. Oops. It's just the grubby attire that I wear around the house. And a hat. I reckon we need to talk to Matthias. Not Matthias. Yeah, maybe Matthias. Probably talk to Matthias one more time. Nicodemi one more time. The only objective I've got is go back. We should have tried to talk to the swordsmith's wife one more time. I don't know. Because we know that she hired people. Because the dude said on the first time, he was like, oh, we're just out here just making a little bit of cash, man. Yeah, alright. Cool. Got my bare feet running through all this grass and rocks and shit. We still have armor these days. Like, you can think of, like, motorbike armor and stuff. Is one thing. But then, like, you know, fishermen have... And other professions as well, but most common thing is, like, fishermen's gloves. Like your chainmail gloves. And then even, like, shoes. Shoes are considered armor. Why do you wear them? So you don't mess up your feet. So you have better grip. So that, you know, it's a good thing.
I spoke again to Johanka and gave her Matthias's message.
That's nice. But will she speak repentfully and cautiously to the Inquisitor?
I don't know. She didn't want to talk about that. I don't know what else I can do.
I have a bad feeling about the whole thing, but I think we've done all we can. All that's left now is to hope and pray.
Okay.
Good luck, then.
Nope, you're out of it again. Sick. Alright. I guess that's all we could do. Is there anything else in the quest log? Doesn't want to wait any longer. I'll go tell him and he'll get started. Alright, gave her the dice. Don't know whether it helped, but there was nothing more I could do. Father Fabian said he'd been caught anyway since the Inquisitor Yaroslav himself has requested the appearance. Talked to Katra. Admitted it was her who had sent the thugs. The guard keeping watch on your ankle was pretty harsh, but he informed me that the members of the Inquisitor's retinue who carry a document to prove it. Yeah, we did that. The bailiff said he'd come to the trial. Yaroslav's already demanded his appearance. Taylor's wife has agreed to testify. Pavel agreed to testify. The custodian said he'd been caught anyway since the Inquisitor had requested his appearance. Theodore agreed to testify. Brother Nicodemus agreed to testify. Alright. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think that's it. Alright, we have full energy, nourishment, etc. Can't reverse pickpocket, old mate. I'm not even going to bother. Might be able to just, like, drop the paper, though. Nope.
About the irregularities.
I'm listening.
That's all,
All right, Henry. Take care.
Okay. All right. Let's do this. Put my proper clothes back on. Helmet? No, no helmet. Necklace, boots, no coif, no hat. Okay. We're all dressed up. I don't think we'll need this stuff on our back during the trial. Like, I don't necessarily think we'll need armor in there at all, but... Okay. We save one last time. But that does mean one thing. That means that Vodlings, the next episode will be the trial of Johanka. If you're watching this tomorrow, 10 years from now, or long after I'm gone, how do you think we'll go? What do you think's going to happen? You're awesome. I'm sure you'll hear from me again. I will catch you there. See ya.